Virgo, this is your reading for May 15th to May 31st. I was going to go ahead and get out April's, but just like everybody else, kind of got busy. This is also going to be going up on YouTube. And while I'm talking, what I'm doing is I'm posting it on Facebook too, in different places. But this is also going up on YouTube. Still getting used to this. Hang on here. Just give me a second. All right. Anyway, this is going to go up on YouTube as well. I already told several people on the last reading that there are certain signs that I will be doing live on Facebook. And the rest of them, I'm going to be taking them over there to YouTube and do those. I can do them live. I won't be able to interact unless, like if you go over there and you want to see, let's see, the signs I'm going to be doing on YouTube will be Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Okay, and then today it's Virgo, and then Scorpio is next after that. No, pardon me, Sagittarius. Now, I would have got this out yesterday, got kind of busy. So I'm just going to wait until a couple people pop on. But anyway, this is going to be just the first part of it is a general reading. And anything that I'm saying, you can go ahead and you can take and rewind it. And watch it later. Because usually I don't do it this early in the morning. But I meant to get it out yesterday. And what I am doing, because I have, for whatever reason, I see a blank screen. I'm not sure why. I'm getting it to where I can see the conversation, so if anybody talks to me, I can answer back. But anyway, the way it's going to work is I'll do a general reading for Virgo. This is going to be from today until all the way to May 31st, and then at the very end, after I do the general, then I'll take a couple questions pertaining to Virgo. Okay. So it's going to be an open live group read. Let's see here. There we go. Turn my volume down. All right. All right, so first part is going to be general. Let's see, Virgo, what do I want to do here? Okay, let's start this. All right. First card I got was good news. Good news is coming. That's what I got. Somebody's waiting for some kind of message or some kind of news about something. Oh, there's more. There's definitely, this actually could be branching off into several different groups of Virgo. I won't know until I get going just a little bit more, because the next cards that fell was communication and heartbreak. Okay, so the first card was good news. So some of you are going to be receiving some good news, and others are, it's about communication, about a heartbreak. All right, so it looks like two different groups of Virgos right now. Any more cards? Any more cards? Yep. Okay, the other two cards that fell is fair-haired man and new beginnings. Okay, so I'm not sure where those are going yet. Let me see. Let's do these. Let's find out what area the good news is in for Virgo. What is Virgo's focus? Excuse me. Focus for now until the end of May 31st. What do they need to be looking at here? What is this about? Let's draw. Love. Got the card love. And I feel like putting that over good news. Any other areas for Virgo? Draw. Marriage. Got the marriage card. I feel like sticking that there. Any other areas of their life that this reading is going to be about? Draw. Okay. Career. So some of you are getting some good news about love. Some of you are actually with the communication card and the heartbreak card with the marriage card. And yes, I know I'm doing this different. I just felt like doing it this way. the way I'm looking at it is these are definitely different groups. There's 3 groups of Virgo here. So the first group, it's good news about love. Okay, that's what I'm getting. The second group I'll be doing a reading on has to pertain to a marriage or somebody who's in a union that's like a marriage. And it's about communication and some kind of heartbreak about this marriage. Okay. And then the next one is the career card. And then we've got fair-haired gray man, or yeah, gray-haired man, excuse me. It's still morning. I'm used to doing these in the afternoon. New beginnings. And this is about career. So to me, when I'm looking at this one right here with the baby, with the new beginnings, I get instantly, it's going to go slow, but it's a new beginning. It's beginning like a baby. It's brand new. So somebody's getting ready to step out on their own and try something new. Now, I'm not sure where the fair gray-haired man comes in. This could just be maybe somebody who is helping you. I won't know until I get into it a little bit. All right. And for those who are also watching that doesn't watch this very often or doesn't know anything about how I read, the way it goes is I will start seeing a bunch of cards and stuff. I'll group them out. And then once I start reading them, like I will pick up, which this feels right anyway for the first one. We got the Knight of Cups here. Okay. A lot of people read a bunch of meanings into this. With being an intuitive tarot reader, I'm just going to get what I feel that comes off the cards. And sometimes I won't always say what's on there. So that one feels right. There's some kind of message. And this one right here is actually not just a message. We're going to start. I'm going to put these cards over here. Oh, please don't turn off. And this group over here. And then we'll get to those. So the first one is love and good news. So the card I got was the Knight of Cups, which is some kind of proposition. That's instantly what I heard, a proposition. So it sounds to me like somebody has been waiting for possibly, well, a proposition. I see a ring. It's coming. All right, let's get some more detail about that. Yep, love, good news. And I think you're going to be wanting to share this news here pretty soon. I really, truly do. Good morning, Miss Jody. All right. Okay, yeah. With this love card, the good news card, and the Knight of Cups, which is a proposition, I feel like somebody's actually propositioned you for marriage, or you as a Virgo. It could be, you can switch them around if you want. Whatever applies in your life. But definitely this is, and I saw a ring in my head. I haven't pulled a card for rings yet, but that's what I'm seeing. There is some kind of proposition, which an engagement, and I do believe that you're very, very happy to tell everybody. That's what I'm getting. I mean, you're excited. This card here, I know you see this card, it's like 5 of Cups, but you know what? The way it fell, it's in the past. That's what you're coming out of. Not seeing everything for what it is, just not feeling satisfied, not realizing that there's 2 cups back here. You're just looking over spilt cups. You're not looking at what the brighter future of it is. It seems to me that this person came into your life, and this could also be not just I got proposition. This could actually be a man on the light-haired spectrum. That's what I'm getting, okay? It could be, but it feels like a proposition. But anyway, this is what you're coming out of. Just basically feeling, I get recluse, just going within yourself, not just the hermit. This is even more. This is almost like a depression type stuff. This is the past. You're coming out of this new love that has come along, and it does feel like love for this group of Virgos. It has definitely put a spark. And what is that? My brain needs more coffee. But it basically put a what is that when you're walking and you just kind of got, put some more life back into you is what I'm getting. Okay. And then the other cards I got here is I've got the marriage cards, which tells me this is an engagement. This definitely is an engagement. Going to be getting married. Very excited about this. That has many meanings, but that's what it feels like to me. Fairy favors. This is the stuff, contemplating. This is usually somebody who's looking through the glass of contemplation, thinking, dreaming about what can be. This has actually got you excited. This is actually you looking out to your future, actually no longer feeling like the 5 of Cups, feeling like you're just recluse and within yourself, depressed. Now you got a chance to dream again. You hadn't been dreaming. You hadn't been looking towards the future anymore. but you are now, just because you have love, good news, and a proposition. And I see marriage is coming. I mean, marriage card is here. That's what I get. Last card is the Emperor. This actually, this one here, when I said I thought it was a proposition, I think I'm right on that one. I don't think this actually represents a person. This represents a person. This is the Emperor. So the Emperor, how do you put him? For this one, this is somebody who controls their emotions very well. They're very well put together. And I do feel for this one, for some of you, I'm feeling on the dark-haired spectrum for this one. So I got light-haired and I got dark-haired. So there's several different parts of Virgo that have just got engaged. You guys have something very similar going on. It's just kind of different hair and different personalities. Anyway, this guy right here, he's got it all together. He's got his, I mean, everything's square. This is a mature man. And this is most likely what I'm seeing with this definitely being a male, and it does feel like a man. This is for a female Virgo, or it could be if you're in a male-male relationship. It could be that way too. But this is definitely a guy. He's got it all together. So the first group of Virgo, I'm not seeing anything bad at all. You're actually you're starting to wake back up. And this relationship, this engagement, this soon-to-be marriage actually has made you wake up. Okay, I think it's switching to another one. I'm not going to go to that one yet. Money. Yeah, it's switching. No switching yet. I'm leaving those cards right there because sometimes my head and my guides actually help me get a little bit too farther ahead than what my brain's ready for. So those cards are actually, I feel it's for the career part. That's what it feels like. And that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'm not ready to stop this one yet. Okay, Virgo. And so basically, if you're not engaged, this is what's coming up, and you're going to be extremely excited about it. Matter of fact, you're going to actually be celebrating. I see celebrations. And you're actually no longer just sitting recluse within yourself. You're getting back out there. You feel more alive, and that's great. This person makes you feel like that. And you are ready to share that good news. And you see, also, man and woman, definitely marriage. But yep, great happiness. So there's not much more I can put to that one group. That's great. That is great. Great happiness is coming for this group of Virgos. And like I said, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of Virgos. So take what you will and leave the rest. Now this one right here, I'm going to do a closing thought for that group, okay? Ooh, let's do, okay, since this is about love, let's see what we get here. This group of Virgo that is actually been, excuse me, my stomach, got engaged. All right, this is what they have to tell you. You got the palm tree. This is your closing thought for the first group of Virgos. Excuse me. For the first group of Virgos who recently got engaged or are getting engaged and will be getting married and coming out of the recluse past state and actually starting to feel alive again, this marriage will bring you great happiness. This is with a very mature man, somebody who's got it all together. This person has actually made it to where you can actually open yourself up to dream again. You just had no hope in the past. Well, you're feeling alive again. This is for this group. You got the palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This person allows you to be yourself. That's great. That is a great read. That is for the first group of Virgo. There is actually 3 groups in this one. Let me put these cards back first, reshuffle them, and then we'll be moving on to the ones with career because I already had cards falling. All right. Let's clear these cards from all past readings. So I may do next set of Virgo for career. Please clear these cards of the last reading. These cards in Spirit. So I may read Virgo. All right. Sorry, I got to clear the cards. All right, so this one, put this one away. This one has to do with the group of Virgos, and it has to do with career. Okay, so that's what it's focused around, is career. We got the New Beginnings card with the baby. Okay, and if I feel for this reading, I'm doing this for career. Some of you, you may start sounding familiar for love. If that applies to you, then take it there. I mean, but this one is for career. Excuse me, my stomach is going crazy. New Beginnings, fair-haired gray man. Not sure where that's going yet. And then as I was doing the other reading and wrapping the last one up for the Virgos, group of Virgo, I got the Inquirer card. I am the one asking, and it has to do with money, which is going along with career. Okay, so where should we take this? Okay. Works for me. And I hear somebody once a month. Okay. And you know what? I don't even have to pull them. I hear February for something. And I don't think this is necessarily that this new job is in February, just something. Somebody was asking for a month. February, that's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's even for this. Okay, don't know where that came from. What's going on here? There we go. Morning. Okay. Virgo, career, fair-haired gray man, new beginnings, money. Okay. Candle. All right, I actually think either this actually could actually, and I kept hearing that a while ago too. I don't think this is really just, I don't think it's really all about love. I actually think this is somebody, possibly you're in a relationship that is actually either supporting you or helping you. You know what I mean? Helping you walk through to get this new career, or, you know, like, hey, you can do this. That's what I'm kind of getting. Or this could be like a supervisor or somebody you know who has a position to where they can help you move forward in whatever career it is or whatever aspect you're wanting to move forward in. Yes, that's right. Anyway, I got the candle. You will be shown the way. That's why, that's instantly, and I saw this guy in my head. And this is definitely a guy. He's an older, I wouldn't say older gentleman, but he has gray hair or fair-haired, yes. So anyway, this person is either going to be your support, or they are actually somebody who's going to help you. Either they have knowledge to show you how to do this career for this new beginning. They'll be like, okay, well, you can, you know, you can do this. This is how you do it. Or this is somebody who's actually going to help you start this new career. Okay. Let's see. That makes sense now. I couldn't figure out where the fair-haired or fair gray-haired man came from, but that's where he is. He's either like a husband, and this is, again, for female Virgos, this is what it's feeling like. This is a man. This is definitely a man, or it could be man. Let's see. Okay, that felt right. Yeah. Yeah, they're your support. Your emotional support. Because I think whatever it is, for the ones that are starting out on a career, or they're tinkering with doing something else, and they're just like, yeah, I don't know. And they're like, yeah, no, you can do it. Get going. You can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. That's what I'm getting. All right. Now I'll show you the cards here in just a second. I'm not sure where this is going yet. Talking about the group for career. Has to do with money. Is that all? Yeah, it's all out of that one. Okay, which ones? Man, my stomach. Okay, that'll work. Okay, yeah, definitely. This is for female Virgos. This is mother type figure or a mother. This is what I'm getting. So yeah, this is for, I'm feeling it's for female Virgos, definitely. I'm not sure where it's going yet though, because it's changing here, and I'll show you in a minute. Switch. And okay, this is also switching into something else as well. All right, so this is definitely going to be, you know, when I did Leo's, it was kind of a different one. It kind of mingled everything together. This one's doing it too. So I'm actually going to branch out into 4. This might take a bit. Yep, there it is right there. Okay, this is also talking about, yeah, main person. All right, so what I'm seeing here is there must be somebody else that popped on. I can't see everybody that's on. But anyway, this also, it's talking about, for the ones that's doing the career, and I couldn't figure out why it was changing here. This is actually not yours. This has nothing to do with career. This is actually another one. So anyway, for the ones with the career, basically you're going to have the support group or person behind you going, yes, you can do this, or it's somebody who's actually going to be helping you to show you the way on these new beginnings in your career. And it'll be prosperous. It'll bring you more money. It will make your life a lot more happier, and it'll make you happier, I think, too. But yeah, this person's behind you. So if you know a person that sounds like that, then, I mean, they're going to help you. Okay, I'm leaving these here because this actually does not have to do with the group with the career. All right, this is, yep, okay. I think this right here, what I'm seeing here is an actual message for, I feel it's one person. So they must have popped on. A Virgo. Yes, it is. All right. Okay, let's just stay on this one right now. Let's finish that. Okay. All right. So anyway, with the ones with the career, sounds right. It looks good. It looks really good. You got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is just happiness. And you see the family that's gathered around there? So you're definitely not doing this alone. You've actually, this is support group, I think. I don't think this is just like a supervisor. I think this is actually like a husband figure who's behind you going, yeah, you can do it. You can do whatever. And I keep hearing this. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Just do it. I don't know why I heard that one, but that's what I got. And it all looks good. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning for you. A happy, your cup's going to be open. And it's not just money wise. I mean, for a career, yeah, you've got your mind on your money type stuff, but this is also when the cup overflows, it's also the personality as well. You just start feeling more alive, just better. Life is going to be getting very good. Got Alexander here. He's looking over his land and stuff. He's got a staff behind him. You see the staff? And he's got one in front of him. I think this actually, to me, this is a past endeavor that you actually are leaving behind, or you're not focusing on that anymore because you're grabbing this new one. It has to do with this career. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. So this is turning into 4. 4? Oh, well, it's all right. I got coffee. I'm going to put that one away. And I'm going to do a closing thought for that group of Virgo that was talking about career. End result, all good. Go for it. You got the support system for this new beginning. All right, let's do a closing thought for the ones with career. Okay. Thoughts, closing thoughts. Okay, yeah. And that sounds right too. I'll take it. All right. So closing thoughts. And actually what I'm going to do is blend this together like I did all the other cards, because at first I was kind of not sure what it was. This is the one for the career. You're starting a new beginning. You have probably, I keep hearing spouse behind you, or somebody who's like a spouse to you. That's what I'm getting. Or it could be a father figure, but it's somebody who's close. I mean, real close. I got the card sensitivity, and I'm not going to read all the meanings. Not yet. I got expect a miracle. I got medicine woman. And I got prosperity. Now, I'm not going to look at all the words at the bottom on those. What I'm seeing with the word sensitivity, expect a miracle, medicine woman, prosperity. Excuse me. This is all about this new beginning, and yeah, it's about a new beginning. You're very. I think you were just kind of like, I hope I get this. I hope I get this sensitivity. It really kind of had you. I think it's had you on edge a little bit. Expecting a miracle, the new beginning. With the medicine woman here, it's kind of like, medicine woman, they're able to create things. They're able to fix things. They're being able to create their path. That's what I'm getting. And you're doing that. And what's this going to lead to for this group of Virgo who are starting out a new career? Something to do with their work. Prosperity. It's nothing but good. And the card said that before too. So I feel nothing bad on that one at all. Okay, that's great. Now, this one fell in here. I'm kind of curious because I can't see everybody on. Now, this is for the one that popped on. I'm not sure if you're on here or not. This fell for Virgo. This has to do with a mother or a mother figure. Okay. Could even be an older woman. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody who could even maybe possibly have grandchildren around, or I'm not sure. Anyway, the cards that fell, they had lost somebody. We've got the bereavement card here. This was a very good gentleman that was lost, that had passed away. And it's a long way. It's not just him. You yourself are still walking through and trying to kind of grasp what happened. You're still healing is what I'm getting. But you know what? I also see the man here. You see the man, you see the bird, you see the cross. This man's looking kind of to heaven, praying a lot, looking for answers. The answers are around. And actually, I think this person's actually hearing this. I got the leg, which is stepping into a new experience, but that's not what I'm seeing here. It's not the words, it's the actual leg. And you see how they're walking out onto that grass, but it looks really, really sharp. But when he's standing on it, it's starting to bend a little bit. Okay, I think you're not over what has happened. It's still very fresh and raw. Excuse me. But you're starting to heal slowly. That's what I'm getting. So this is definitely about somebody who's passed away, a good gentleman. You still have a long way to heal. You've been praying a lot. You've been asking for signs. Yes. I've got the broken wishbone. And see, I'm not going to look at the words because it doesn't feel like that. You just look at the wishbone. You had a wish, and this has to do with this fella that passed away, this older gentleman. And yeah, this right here on the light-haired spectrum, no longer here. Anyway, I'm looking at the broken wishbone, and it just basically, that's kind of how it made you feel. That's how it made you feel. It just kind of broke a piece of yourself off when this person left. That's what I'm getting. But it does show that you are starting to heal slowly. And this has to do with you. This is a female. This tells me this reading is definitely for a female Virgo who has lost somebody recently, I'd say within the last 6 months. It also gives me the card Journey. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while, but you're still working on it. There's a pleasant letter, or you're waiting for some kind of pleasant letter that either was from this person. I hear reading. I don't know, maybe it's a will. I'm not sure. You were waiting for something. Either you got it, but it actually was good in the living room. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. Receiving a gift. Yep. So anyway, basically, I'm not going to stay on this one too long. This is just from somebody who had just popped on. I must have picked up on it. It was a female who actually had somebody that passed away and it was an older gentleman, and you are slowly starting to heal finally. I mean, it's all fresh and new. I do feel that, but man, my stomach is going crazy. But you're no longer, even though you feel like this wishbone, like you're kind of still broken, there's a piece missing from you, you're still slowly healing, and that person's still around you. And you know this. I think you definitely know this. All right, well, I hope that helped that person, because that was meant for one individual. I think it felt right. All right. All right. Last set of Virgo. It's about your marriage. Okay. These are Virgos who are, it has to do with marriage, has to do some kind of communication over some kind of heartbreak. So what I'm getting instantly is either you found something out that you didn't like too much. That's one instance. Or you got communication from another person. But this is marriage. So it felt like a marriage at least. Or you got communication. I hear breaking off. That's what I got instantly. Breaking it off. Somebody broke something off. What are they breaking off? Marriage, or something that feels like a marriage, or some kind of union that it might as well be a marriage. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink. Yep, that's right. Yep, okay, that felt right. I'll tell you the cards here in a minute. Group of Virgo who are going through heartbreak. Somebody, there's some kind of communication. This is more than just that. Actually, I'm, you know, let me check it first. There's more to it. Okay, so is it two different scenarios? All right, works for me. Switch. Justice. That's what I thought. Again. I'll show you the cards here in a minute. I'm just getting the feel for them because there's two different situations with these. Could be two different things, two different ways of reading this, and that's what I'm doing. Anything else? Switch. Oh, here it is. Yep, there's the message. No marriage. I'll explain this here in a minute. I have strange ways of doing this sometimes. A stranger was involved. The scales are going to be balanced with the justice. Yes. All right, so this is what I've got right here. This is for the Virgos that are dealing with some kind of heartbreak in their marriage. They got communication of this, and I saw two different scenarios, and yes, it does look like two different things here. It can be. Okay, so basically, there was heartbreak that came. How did this heartbreak came? Excuse me. I see one scenario where there's actually somebody who just literally just broke it off. I mean, they're moving on. They're moving on with the Chariot here. I got the Seven of Cups, which is somebody who's looking through the glass of contemplation. And it also, to me, it's not just that, not just contemplation. That's not what it is. You see all the stuff in those cups. Materialistic, a lot of materialistic stuff. That's what I'm getting. Yes, material stuff. Not just that, you've got the snake in there, you've got the dragon. This is some dirty deeds. And yet, oh, that's it. There's one more to be revealed that you don't know about. That's what it is. That's what I'm feeling. Yep, it's about to all come out. This is for the group that was actually married and you're leaving, or they're leaving you. This is actually a broken marriage. All right. And it has to do with a light-haired spectrum man, King of Cups. Or it could represent love. This is the Empress. This could represent a mother, or it could also represent a new beginning. That's what I'm feeling, like a birth, a beginning. No, this is a birth. I heard this is just now. So this is for during this time. This is for the Virgos that are actually going through this with a marriage, a divorce. It's done. Getting communication. Somebody says, I'm done. I am done. I'm going to take what's mine. I got some dirty deeds in the back here. I got one more. I've got one more hid from you. I'm moving on. I'm getting away from you. We're done. That's what I'm getting. But this one right here, this person was looking for some kind of new beginning. That's it. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of this. So from here until, and actually I think this is going to string out quite a while for this group of Virgo. It's actually going to string out. I keep getting September. That's what I'm getting, September. But it's already in the works now. And understandably, because nobody can really do anything, you can't really get a whole bunch of stuff done. But it's in your best interest just to cut clean on this one. I was hoping for a little bit better off that one. All right, the other scenario for the other group of Virgos that have the marriage card, excuse me, the communication card, and the heartbreak card. This is, and I was hoping I was wrong, but no. Not from what the cards are telling me. A stranger was involved in this relationship, which tells me there was some kind of an affair. Definitely an affair. And it looks to me that you actually have received message of this. And I also feel that you've got double justice here, though. So you've got the scales in here. Let's see. On this one, you see the justice scales? Excuse me. The justice scales there, and then you've got the scales here. It's all going to balance out no matter what. And it tells me that there was a message, and it had no and stranger. Okay. And this is talking about a broken marriage. This stranger, this actually was somebody who, that's what I'm getting, is an affair. Somebody, third person. There'll be no marriage because of the stranger. That's what I'm getting. And not to be mean, don't forget to blame the other person too. End result is this is somebody who's trying to, money. I just heard money. I heard money. So this is one of those things. There'll be some kind of splitting of stuff. So this is most likely leading to a divorce because of this affair. Or if you're not married, then it doesn't matter. There's still property. This is property. That's what I'm feeling. This is property. This has to do with property, stuff you own. It'll all come out in the wash. Justice is yours. So if you're the person doing this to somebody else, justice will be theirs. If it's reversed, justice will be yours. Okay? All right, that was pretty. Let's see. Let's do closing thought on that one. Hi, Miss Barry. Closing thought. I'm not sure where to take this one with you guys. Okay, well, okay. Can you give them something positive? Because if I don't get a positive card, I'm going to go and get another positive card. Ooh. Oh, heck. All right. I will read those in a minute, but I'm going to find a positive card. It's going to happen. Okay, fine. I'll take you. Gotcha. All right. Shoo. Let's get the dirty cards out of the way first. I got the butterfly. This is Island Time Wellness cards. You can get these on Macari, I think. This lady makes them. They're awesome. And they just back up the love. When I'm talking about asking questions about love, this will back them up and give you more details. This one, the way I see it is it says, there's a whole bunch of words, but what sticks out to me is healing the inner child growth. Whatever this is, whatever happened with this affair, and this is definitely an affair. This is that stranger was involved in this. And it actually broke a marriage. Heartbreak, communication, you heard about it, You're getting your stuff together, getting that person out of your life. Property is going to be split, but it's talking about healing the inner child growth. This is actually going to make you grow. How's it going to make you grow? Why? Because the other person that did this was self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, or somebody who was love bombing all the time. And you got the golden mirror. So you actually started seeing it for what it was. And then literally with wonderful little strangers sticking their nose in your business and your life, you got stabbed in the back. And this wasn't just the stranger. With being stabbed in the back, it was your other half that did it. So make sure, I don't know why I keep hearing this, make sure you don't just blame the person, the other person, the stranger, whether it's a man or woman in this affair. Don't just go, don't just get all crazy and go after them. Make sure you go after your other half too. Anyway, you got heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attacks. So this came on very suddenly to you. Very suddenly. You weren't really expecting this. All right, here's the happy card. Finally. I can be happy even if someone disagrees or disapproves of me. So no matter what goes on, you can still. It shows you healing the inner child, growing. It's probably the best thing that's probably happened to you, actually, as far as this goes, because just look at it as it's no longer hidden. You no longer have to sit here and, the truth's been revealed. That's great. I mean, that's good. Now you just get through the motions, get through your life, and get on to the next phase. I don't know if that's not the proper word. What is the proper word? It's not a phase. My brain's not quite awake. You know what I mean? Just, you'll be able to get your life going. And with honesty, that's what I'm hearing. With honesty, no longer lies are behind your back anymore. Okay, Virgos, let's see here. Well, actually, that blended out to quite a few groups, didn't it? All right, so let's see who is on here. All right, this is for the sign of Virgo. I'm going to open it up for a couple live questions, and I'll answer them the best I can. But here's the deal. This is pertaining to Virgo, so you must be Virgo if you're asking these questions. Or it has to be about Virgo, okay? So if any Virgos have any questions, go ahead and ask away. There. Does any Virgos have a question? Nobody. Okay, YouTubers, you will see me and hear me talking to people. This is live on Facebook first, and then it will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you want to get in on the group reads, which actually I do group reads as well, not just for each sign. This is something new I wanted to try. But I also do open group reads for everybody. And then if you go to Lolita's Lovely Ladies on Facebook and click join, then it'll take and notify you whenever I'm going live. If you guys want, and you can come over and you can join. All right, there's two cards that fell. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, for this one, I will take two people that aren't the sign of Virgo. Two people. General question. Go ahead. For this one, since nobody's saying anything, go ahead. Two of you, Virgo or not. But before I do that, there's two cards that fell. I got Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So this is somebody who popped on. This is something you've got going on in your life. And then I got Goldfish, which is increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Okay, so someone is undependable. Okay, so basically it looks to me that with the Feather, and this is for somebody who popped on, they didn't say anything. I guess that's how I'm going to have to do it. What I'm getting is you're around somebody who is, well, like a feather. They're just kind of, they bend. They just not dependable. That's what I'm getting. The goldfish, I believe, represents this person, and it's actually going to help you grow. And you're actually probably the one that's searching after that money. You're the one that's probably taking care of business. And you're also spiritually growing. Let's see. No, yeah. Peace is coming to you. That is what you're seeking. Peace is coming. Yes. Again, these scales are right on today. Your scales will be balanced. This is also somebody who has some kind of relationship thing going on. This is somebody who's watching. You did not ask me to do this reading, but the cards fell. This has to do with a relationship that has gone kind of sideways. And this person, the other person, is kind of wishy-washy is what I'm hearing. They're very bendable. They're like the feather. They kind of just blow all around. I mean, they don't really focus. They don't do much. Not really. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. This goldfish actually, to me, represents you. Gold. I heard shady with the feather. This could be also somebody who's just basically using you for the money. That's what I'm getting. Yep. But that's okay, because you know what? Peace is coming for you very soon, and the scales are going to be balanced. All right. All right. Well, if nobody's going to ask any questions, I am going to wrap Virgos up. And then let's see here. Who is going to be next? Well, we can do Scorpio is next, then Sagittarius. We'll see how far I get today. Okay? So I got to get this uploaded to YouTube, and then I will try to get back on. All right, guys. Talk to you later.